Our focus on women's health today has us looking into acupuncture. Dr. Tara Provost joins us again today to talk a little bit about the basics of acupuncture and how it can affect and benefit women. Thank you so much for coming in today. Well, first, if people are not familiar with acupuncture, let's just talk a little bit about the basics of acupuncture and what it is.
So acupuncture, what it is it uses the specific points on the body that have been determined thousands of years ago in traditional Chinese medicine, and these points correspond to different ailments. And so, even though you might have a headache, there's distal points that actually address the head and neck. So it's not all local points that are done. It uses a systemic wide treatment.
And when we were talking in the break, I was thinking acupuncture, always thinking about needles, but you were showing me some pressure points, just not using needles.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Just pressure?
Yeah, so there's acupressure, and so it uses the same idea of acupuncture, but what it is you find the points, determine the points that are going to be relating to the health issue that you have. So, a lot of times with women, when they're dealing with their cycle, they get headaches, hormone-induced headaches, and it's a general pain point. So I use it for pretty much every treatment because it's one of what's called the 4 gates. And so that point is actually on the hand. And so it's in that web between the thumb and the first finger. And so one of the ways that you can tell that you've found the right point is if it's sensitive when you push on it. For one, you know that that's the right place, that's where you need it to be. But then for 2, it actually, in Chinese medicine, stagnation is what causes pain. And so when you put the pressure on there, it moves that qi or that energy to help disperse that and alleviate the issues that are being caused by that stagnation.
Can you do it to yourself? I mean, you would go to someone, but are there benefits to going to someone like you, but also trying to do it yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So generally, like I was talking about with the 4 gates, those points, there's 2 points on the hand. So it's this one right here in the web of the hand. And so you would hold it for 30 seconds to a minute. And then you go and you hold the other hand 30 seconds to a minute. Ooh, that one's sensitive on me today. And then the other point 2 of 4 gates is right here between the web of the first and the second bone right there. You hold right in there, and that one is another one of the pain points. And so you hold that one too for 30 seconds to a minute, and then you do the other foot. So in a matter of 2 to 4 minutes, you can kind of do a self-treatment to kind of help to get the energy moving and just kind of help to alleviate that pain and stagnation issue that you're having.
What are some of maybe the other health conditions? You mentioned, different times in our cycles. I think hormone headaches and hormonal changes, it's a real thing with women. What are some of the other conditions that you might want to think about acupuncture?
So we have them listed here. So we've got, dysmenorrhea is the medical term, or just period pain. So pain during the cycle. Endometriosis, there's a lot of really good studies showing endometriosis, which is important because there's not a lot of treatments other than surgery really to address that. It also works really well for infertility. Again, the infertility can be due to different things such as the endometriosis or polycystic ovary syndrome or PCOS. So there's, pretty much anything that has a hormone imbalance, we can help, again, address systemically to bring those hormones back into balance.
And the science behind this and the history behind this, it seems like there are a lot of options that people can try with acupuncture before medications. Is that something that you discuss with clients?
Yeah, definitely. So I do offer complimentary consultations. And so someone who has questions as far as, is this a good option for me? What are the things that can be tried before we start going to medication? They can contact me through my website, which is crossroadsvitality.com, or they can give a call, shoot an email, and then we're also on the Fargo Women's Wellness page. So if they have general questions, they can ask on there, and we can talk about different options to address hormone balance and health concerns.
Oh, interesting. Fascinating. Dr. Provost, thank you so much for coming in today. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Stay with us. Coming up on North Dakota Today. Look, but don't touch. Why Game and Fish officials say you should actually steer clear of baby animals that sometimes appear to be alone.